Yes.
Good.
It's being a little laggy on my end, but
Ah, well.
it happens. Myst was laggy.
Yeah.
It's like I'm looking through a linking panel.
It is kinda. It's not too small, is it?
I can always expand my end if I do it, if it is too small.
Yeah. Cyan. Poof.
Doom, boom, doom.
Thank God you've returned. I need your help.
So we're just gonna replace this part with
Now, I'll probably leave
There's
this
a great
in
deal of
the,
history that you should know,
in the episode.
but I'm afraid that
okay, so
Yeah.
we'll just so then you'll
I must
leave the
continue my
plain
Yeah,
opening
the-
just online as it is then.
Yeah.
Alright, that makes sense.
most of what
For those of
need
you
to
who don't know
is
what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be trying to match
keep it
the
well hidden.
scenes that are coming up in the descriptive panel here to things in game
Yeah.
as
We
they
will-
come up.
Yeah, we will be,
For reasons you'll
focusing
discover.
on that.
I
as
can't
well as
send you
playing
to
the
Riven
game.
with a way out,
Yep.
but I can give you this. It appears to be a linking
Actually,
book.
it's really interesting.
Dunny,
If you,
but
the
it's
book that
actually a one-man prison.
Rand has there for the great,
You'll need it,
the
I'm afraid.
great and powerful Rand plays
Sketch
Atris.
again.
Atris. What am I doing? Rand plays
Not the
Atris,
great and powerful wizard.
and the book he
God.
has
You
there,
found
he's
Catherine.
actually writing his lines in.
A signal.
You know, I've seen that book at
How come
Mysterium,
with linking book
and I've seen the Riven book
brings
too.
back?
Got pictures of it, but
Nice. I want to go to Mysterium.
it is fun. But I don't know if I'm gonna be going this year or not. I have no idea what my schedule is gonna be like.
There's also a chance, if this all goes well, that I might be able to.
Okay, and here it
To the
goes.
place that you
Big
came
fancy
from.
introduction. Look at all those images going by in a blur. How can we tell what's going on in them? Actually, it's going a lot slower on my end, but I can actually tell what's going on there.
Well, I can tell what's going on, having watched it over a few times.
Yeah, and having the pictures and
And having the pictures, yeah.
Zang thunk.
Ha ha ha.
Hello? Anyone out there?
Retro moves on abduction is going to be great.
I know.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know what's going on, this is actually being recorded after we finished Exile. So, abduction has already been and gone.
Yep. Joel? Hello, Joe. Look at him trying to speak Dani. Isn't it cute?
Yeah. Real. Tagama Bezuara Core. Yeah, and he switched back to Rivenese.
Hey, what? No. This isn't yours. You can't have that. No, hey. All right, fine. You can have
Nice
it.
voicing the
Use
stranger
book, all
there.
right. Go ahead and use it. I don't care. Go ahead. I'm stuck in this cage anyway. What can I do? Oh! Joe? You okay there? Thud.
Plump. Shum.
There he goes. Hello? Anyone out there? You don't even speak English, do you? Oh, well. Hi. Can you give me that book back? No.
No.
Hey, it's
Oh, thank
the
you.
water lever from the abduction, making the money flow trailer. What are you putting in there? Curse these this way, laced high gate. Can't hop over it. All right.
And welcome to Riven.
With that out of the way, shall we do the introduction?
Yes. Okay. Hello, I am Kathabiara, and welcome to Riven.
Aha! That
just getting like that.
is definitely phase 114. But the picture of what you sent.
Oh, definitely.
Yep.
And as I'm sure you've guessed by now, I am joined once again by DimensionTravelerCalum. Hello.
Gabba gabba dinshaw!
I swear you're just reading these off some piece of paper somewhere.
What?
Those.
Catchphrase?
Yeah.
I've listened to the show so many times I can remember it. Yeah, that looks... The shadow definitely matches, but it looks like a zoom in of one... It's like 115 is a bit of a zoom in on this
Quite possibly.
image here.
So,
Or if we could go forward, maybe it is a zoom in.
perhaps.
Maybe.
Okay, sorry about that. Riven decided it was going to freeze.
Yeah, this one is definitely 115.
I do.
This view.
Um,
Shadow. Right.
Yes. This, for those of you who don't know, is the star fissure. Yeah.
Examine the lever. Examine the big flowy lever.
If you can't see there, that is a moiety dagger. Pretty much identical to this one here. And up here, actually, is the Great Golden Dome. We'll go there later. Anyway, on with exploration.
Go to the cliff. Go to the cliff.
Cliff?
Go back down. Go back down.
Oh, yeah, that cliff. That's right. Oh, one of the great things... It's Cho! Poor Cho.
Don't worry, guys. He's not dead. He's just...
We
he's
think...
just sleeping.
Might not be the same guy. Do we go to the temple or to the gate room?
Oh, let's go in the gate room.
Yes. Oh, this room.
Beetles.
This room was the biggest thing that ever happened to studies of Denis ever. It's like the first really readable examples of Denis. This one, I will attempt to translate this as I read it. Let's see, it says the books. No, this is incredibly difficult to read. Our Lord Gen has I think that's granted us in some... No, I can't read it. It's yeah, it's incredibly faded and I don't know half the words. Which is always a problem. Yes, actually, the roof. Look at that roof. Is that not a beautiful roof? There's
I think I know where. If this gate room was around in Natris's time when Natris was here, I think that
so.
he. You don't think it was?
No, I think again built it.
Yeah. After Atris imprisoned him.
Yeah.
Although both of them have a thing for star things on the roof.
Yeah.
And for those of you who have never seen the Riven 5-disc box set, these images inside these little scopes are the art on the boxes. Like, I like the original Riven 5 disc set has these images on it.
I have a
cases.
5-disc set. Not sure if it's the same one you're thinking of, but it's ancient.
I have a.
It is
I got a
literally
5-disc
ancient.
set.
It must be 10 years. Well, no, it must be 10 years since I first saw it.
But I remember coming into this room for the very first time and looking in these scopes, and I'm like, oh hey, it's the cover art! And,
I remember the first time I looked through these scopes and I was like, what is going on? Oh, look. Now, say, does that remind you of anything? Ooh,
oh yes.
Could it not be the start of Myst?
It is. That's probably the first. That's the first scope in the sequence, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I don't know what I've done. I've done something. Anyway. There is the Great Golden Dome. And we can't get there.
Can't get there just yet.
So, behold.
Grind. Ah, you just gotta love it.
Oh yeah.
I remember playing around with this store so many times.
I hated this part because I could not figure out what to do with it.
I think
And-
that was the point of it. Only Gen was supposed to have known how it worked.
And then, of course, I managed to discover the other place that we're going to show them after we have executed 5 rotations, probably. Maybe.
Was this 3? Oh, hey, it's the door
this is
again.
3. And yeah, it's another locked door. With another locked door behind it. Gen has a thing for locked doors. Oh, and if you hadn't worked it out already, Gen has a thing for the number 5. He has this really big, I don't know, 5 complex. He's obsessed with that number.
That was their math system. 5 was
Well,
their base number
25,
system.
but yeah.
But yeah, again, I think took it
Gen
to a
just
whole new
literally
level.
idolized, well, he idolized himself, and he idolized the number 5. For no reason.
Well, think about it. The Dunny thought 5 was the best number to make their numbering system off of, so... And Gen's stuck in age 5. He must have just figured, it's a sign! 5 must be my personal number!
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, that's 5
And it's back.
rotations. So,
5?
we're now going to go down here. And... Hey!
Oh, it's a blocked gate!
Hey, look at that ribbon dagger. Perhaps it's telling us something. Ooh. Oh! Well, would you look
Climb
at that?
under.
I don't think...
Oh, there's a lever, wasn't there?
No, there's no,
No, there's no lever?
there's no button on this one. No, so, what we have to do is we have to work out, what you'd do is you'd look through the peephole, and you would work out where this door, well, and you would work out where that passageway around there comes out. It comes out here. So somehow you have to get one of the 2 open doors onto number 2. The way to do that is to turn the room 4 times.
Ow. See, I had no idea how we were supposed to figure out what the rotation number was. I would have
it's the
just we just would.
peepholes. It's what the peepholes are for.
I knew there was a reason for them, but I had no idea it was to.
Yeah,
Check
because
this.
since I've rotated it once, the door one to the left, one clockwise of here, will be open. So if we go back to number 2, for general purposes, the main entrance is door 1 and this is door 2. See, it's open. Oh, yeah, there's a tunnel there, by the way, if you hadn't noticed.
Ah.
Yeah. No, that one's door 5. Oh, I don't know.
And see, when we first played Riven, we just pressed the button and kept going back and forth until we got something.
So yeah. Coincidentally, if I went back there now, we'd be able to get into the gate room again, but we would be confronted by the same locked door. So, yeah. You have to keep pushing the button.
You know, when you think about it, for a pre-rendered game, all the different variables for this room alone are just staggering. You can only imagine how much easier it'll be for the Starry Expanse guys to just model it in 3D and just have the room spinning around.
Yeah. Actually, Rawa said he had to go through Myst and Riven, frame by frame, making sure that there was nothing horribly wrong, like missing plants or shadows that magically disappear. Cough, cough. Yes, I will show you that if I remember. Yeah, so here we are. And now, say, what does that remind you of?
The telescope! Ice cream cone! Ice cream cone telescope. And resume.
Oh,
okay.
hang on. Lever. Now remember the first rule of Myst, everyone.
Always pull your levers.
Flip every lever. Every last one.
And see what it does.
Now, I believe this one, you are supposed to go to passage 4, which is the one with the locked grate and then the locked door behind it. I believe.
I liked how they make you sit and watch the button instead of turning back, so that you don't have to animate the door spinning again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And now there is
you only really have
one.
to sit. You only really had to animate the door spinning, the room spinning around once.
No, there are.
Or else these other buttons you just gotta press it, turn and press it.
Room 3 also has a view of the door. I think.
Still, it seems like they kinda didn't want to animate it as many times as they have to.
And here we are back to room 1. Although, you can, when you see the door, do that. I'm not going to do that ever again. I press spacebar and it skips to the end of an animation.
Ah.
Yeah.
I had no idea that actually did that.
Yeah. On my own playthroughs of Myst, well, Riven, I do that a lot. So that I can actually get through it. And here we are at the Great Golden Dome. Now, okay. Oh no, 3 doesn't have it. Oh, okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna check. Hold on, go back to that view of the dome. I want to check something.
This one?
Oh no, back over. Yeah, no, never mind. I don't think I was in there.
And welcome to the inside of the Great Golden Dome.
I don't think this view. in here.
And
Okay, never mind. Ignore me.
this is a
on that.
schematic that will mean absolutely nothing to you for a long time. Of course, we know exactly what it means. Ignore that beeping.
What schematic? It's lagging behind on me.
Oh, this one.
Ah.
You know
I know what
it
it
means.
means.
Yeah, the great thing about Riven is that you can just zoom around. Oh, look at that, another steam vent. I wonder what this one goes to. Well, would you? Look at that. Where does that go? That goes to Crater Island over there. And look, there's Plateau Island in the distance.
Which island? I don't think we know the names of them yet.
Oh, you never find out the names of them. They're not named in the game. The names are given by the fans.
Ah! Broken bridge! Look at it! It's just pointing upwards. To nowhere. You know, if you think about it, that's really clever foreshadowing.
Hmm? Foreshadowing to what?
That one bridge that's pointing upwards.
Another steam vent. And now, having done that, we will run all the way back to the front of the Great Golden Dome. Here. We'll flip that lever. And up goes the staircase. And of course we are now stuck, so we will flip the lever down again.
Yep, foreshadowing about that bridge.
I'm not sure.
Bridge is going up to nowhere. Always something.
Okay, so that's all for this end of Temple Island for now. Now we shall cross the bridge to the other end, and if we turn around... Is that one of the images? Is that one of the panel images?
Okay, that sounds staticky on my end. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's lag.
Oh dear. Anyway. I love this room. I absolutely love this room.
Oh, it's frozen.
Oh dear.
It's frozen on the bridge.
Well, at least it isn't frozen on my end. That would suck.
Yes.
Now, this is Gen's miniature throne room. He has cameras here so he can watch. Basically, what he does is, through this camera, he can see the Rivenese villagers arriving from Jungle Island for one of his temple ceremony things, where he plays God. He does that a lot. And then what he does is, once they're all gathered here, he goes over to this one and flips this lever, and the door magically opens. And then he watches the Rivenese walk in, and then he sits on this chair, pushes this button, and then
Talks to them.
no, he
Big
flips this lever
booming God
first,
voice.
and then he talks to them. Of course, it does absolutely nothing for us, which is a shame because we can't record. Because if we could see who the stranger is.
And that would just ruin the illusion.
Yeah. Remember this, the shape of this cage. We will meet it again much later.
What's the shape? Shape of what cage? I can't see it. It's still on the bridge.
Yeah, this cage. Don't worry about it, Callum. You will be able to watch the video back.
Yeah, it's just not the same. No.
No.
Road trip mode in an abduction. That's gonna be so much nicer.
Oh yes. Because then we won't have to rely on screen sharing via Skype.
Oh
Yes.
no.
This is where Gen appears. In there. And here are his delightful walks. Yeah. And here is the maglev. Well, I say here. In reality, it's over there. Now it's here. And in we go. Off to Jungle Island now.
I hear the maglev.
Yeah.
Insert disc 2.
Fortunately, I don't need to do that since this is a digital copy.
Yeah.
I find it makes for a much smoother ride.
It does.
How long have we been going for?
30 minutes, not count, or that is counting the restart time, so, probably 20 minutes, 25 or so.
Okay. Well, I think now is actually as good a time as any to start, since this is where the disc, where the game would say, insert disc 2 to continue. So, therefore, yeah, I think we'll end here. I have been Kathaviara, he has been DimensionTravelerCalum. This has been Riven, and thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. Shara!
Shara!